The March Violets and Rosegarden Funeral Party were playing a show in Charlotte, North Carolina. This occasion called for showing up in goth makeup. First I put on concealer. Mainly the concealer went under the eyes, but also in a couple bumpy areas. I've used this concealer for years in videos. It's mainly used to hide any acne I might have. It may be visible in person, but not so much on camera. The key is blending it. Next thing was moisturizer. I like to call it cervix moisturizer just to be cheeky. I probably could have put it on before the foundation, but it didn't seem to matter. Some friends recommended the LA Girl White Liquid Foundation. In the past, when I would do black metal corpse paint, I would use Snazaroo, cream paint, and grease paint. But this seems to apply itself a lot easier. I also don't have to use so much. In preparing for this video, I did a couple practice runs to make sure I had a better idea of what I was doing. Originally, I only had powder foundation, which worked okay, but didn't seem white enough. My goal here was to look ghoulish. I'm also using brushes instead of sponges like I did on the practice runs. That made things a lot easier. Considering I'm going to see one of the original English goth bands from the same scene as Alien Sex Fiend, Specimen, and Sisters of Mercy, it was only appropriate. To set and even out the liquid foundation, collab powder foundation was used. Up to this point, I'd only gone to goth shows with band shirts. Goth nights have also been with band shirts, black shirts, a trench coat, and combat boots. Occasionally I'd wear black lipstick. This was a tried and true classic look, but I wanted to change things up a bit. Part of what brought wanting to change was when I got to sing 2 songs for Lords of Acid in Los Angeles. Praga's wife, Enya, did my makeup for the show. I liked how I looked with the smoky eyes. And on that note, the eyeshadow set is what I got from Amazon because I liked its dark colors. The color I use for my eyes is called Midnight. When I went to Sally's one day for some hair stuff, I remembered the Lords of Acid show and grabbed some makeup supplies. The eyeshadows that Sally's had weren't dark enough for my liking, so I had to order this on Amazon. Of course, while putting on makeup, I was listening to Skinny Puppy and Fields of the Nephilim. It set the mood well. After applying the first part of eyeshadow, I put on dark brow pencil by Glow Bloom. It was a lot easier to look at myself in the mirror and not get creeped out once I had eyebrows again. Since I was still in the eye area, I used Palladio Gray Sky eyeliner. The pencil part was thicker than the black Palladio eyeliner I got, so it was easier for me to use. It also looked dark enough to blend well with the eyeshadow. More eyeshadow was added to A, help blend the eyeshadow even more, and B, so that the eyeshadow and eyeliner would work better together. The black eyeliner would be used to outline my lips. I found this helped me apply the lipstick. All I had to do was stay within the lines and make it even. I got NYX black lipstick from Ulta. Then it was time to make the eyeshadow look cool. In the practice runs, I'd done somewhat complex designs I'd made up as I went. The problem was that they would either look more metal than goth, or my hair would cover most of the design. So a more minimal approach was what I wanted here. Making the connection between the eyes is a look that I like. It reminds me of Pris from Blade Runner. My nose being drawn while leaving white in the middle was just cool to look at. Then I wanted to connect it all by putting eyeshadow over my eyebrows. Then it was time for the other eye to be drawn. I probably could have only drawn one eye and it still would have looked cool, but I'm a fan of symmetrical looks. For the contour, the eyeshadow color used was Cigarette. Under the neck, I used the eyeshadow color Coal. I did a bit of touching up on the foundation under my nose, and then it was on to the lip drawing. I'd fade and retouch it a little with more white foundation. Then it was back to blending eyeshadow. Setting spray was used. That mist was so powerful that it got on the wall behind me. Me being a huge Nine Inch Nails fan, I wanted to put cornstarch on my outfit like they did in the 1990s. Some dry shampoo was sprayed in my hair, and some CK1 was sprayed on my person. In between shots, I'd add more cornstarch to my outfit, and even in my hair. Then there was the skinny puppy pendant made by a Frame Brown. That was the final touch this look needed.
I look like a ghoul. I love it! Not that kind of ghoul, another kind of ghoul. Now it's time to go see March Violets. Arrgh.
Snug Harbor was a tiny venue I'd never been to. Rosegarden Funeral Party were excellent. March Violets played a mix of old songs and stuff from their new album. Rosie said that this was the first time March Violets ever played North Carolina. I managed to get their autographs after the show. What a great night.